and welcome to the Journeyman. This is Route 1. I'm your host, Sean. Over here is Dan, and it's Leo.
Yeah, Leo, not Leo.
Let's get into it. We're going to talk about, we're going to chat about Leicester. A little chat about Leicester City.
Leicester, yeah.
They won a match.
It was a very uninspiring round of FA Cup fixtures, and literally no shocks. Like, not even small ones. Nothing happened.
I mean, the only shock was I was aware that West Ham were playing Shrewsbury.
Who's playing them? Who's playing Shrewsbury then?
West Ham.
West Ham.
Get it. They say it weird. West Ham.
West Ham.
I might have pronounced it weird once.
West Ham.
Every time.
And it seemed as though no team wanted to win it. It took like the 119th minute for Reece Burke to go.
He was fine. I couldn't bother with penalties. I'll just bang one in.
It's like, I saw something about that West Ham game that said that West Ham were booed at half time, full time, half time, and extra time, and probably booed at full time as well.
Was there anyone there? Who's gone to that? Fair play if you've gone, but
I mean, imagine. But you know what I would do in that instance? Like, if there's nobody at that match, it'd be like, I want to go up to the upper bowl in that stadium, right at the back. So it actually is. It sounds like there's nobody's there at the best of times because it's a terrible atmosphere in a terrible stadium. But like, if you're just up there, that'd just be really funny.
It would be quite fun. You get to pick any seat you wanted. That'd be sweet.
That would be sweet. Oh, right on the halfway line.
And you could just shout stuff.
Anyway,
but Leicester won a match against it was the Jamie Vardy derby.
Didn't play.
It was the Jamie Vardy derby.
He was sitting it out because respect for both teams.
Yeah, respect.
He was going to play a half for each, but he decided not.
And did you miss it when they played the first match? That was a draw. They actually did a Jamie Vardy tribute. Video.
They just took it off Scout Nation HD.
Jamie Vardy, best runs 2016-17.
Makes some good. Real Maris was captain.
Was he?
Yeah, he was. Which is
interest
kind of,
from other teams.
Yeah, but that's kind of as has happened recently with Van Dijk and Coutinho. It's a bit of a death knell.
Yeah, well, it depends on because they're captain anyway, so you can't really.
Well, he was captain, and then he immediately got injured for the rest of the season and left.
He was busy, come on.
Anyway, so the big moment, Iheanacho got a brace firstly, which is
strange.
I really like him, and I'm glad we can finally start comparing him to Rashford again.
Yeah, we couldn't for a while, so that's nice.
Can't wait for Januzaj to get back so we can compare him to Sterling again.
Similar players, similar career trajectories.
No, Iheanacho, he's a good player. I think he should have more time at Leicester.
I think it's. I mean, he's better than Ahmed Musa anyway.
Yeah, the thing is, though, it's not where they needed the player.
No, it's like
I mean, Okazaki is integral to when he plays, works his balls off. Otherwise, they play with just Vardy, and then they've got Slimani.
So you've got the options. Like you've got Vardy, you've got Slimani. Okazaki plays as a 10,
and sometimes Gray's been playing as a 10.
Yeah, and then and Andy King is their actual number 10. He is number 10, which is still stupid, which is still weird. He is a Premier League winner's medal.
Iheanacho wasn't cheap.
No, he was
30 million.
Yeah, and he's got like a pretty good buyback clause for City.
Slimani was like
28 mil.
But anyway, so the second goal for Iheanacho ruled as offside initially, then ruled as onside and a goal by video assist referees, VAR.
Yeah.
And Leo, you have a problem with that?
I don't have a problem with them.
Leo doesn't like justice.
I just don't really like VAR. Like, it's just like a childish argument, and there's no logical reason to not liking it. I just don't particularly like it.
I think that's a very good point. I think it's just, man, get on with it. Come on, let's go. Let's play this football.
Watching that, do you not think a minute and 7 seconds? Like, it's quick, but like.
I think a minute and 7 seconds is very quick for something as big as a goal decision.
I think it was very quick compared to other times I've seen it. Yeah. Like in the Bundesliga, it's
taken a long time,
and it's been a long thing. Like there was one instance where fella got red carded, shouldn't have been red carded, got a yellow card instead. I think that was the issue, but it took about 5 minutes.
Okay, I think
there's no reason to. I think they need to either decide whether you can fully trust. Like it's like a TMO decision. Like, do you go TMO? Do you go award it? Yeah, that's it.
I think for goals and for red cards, take a bit of time. Go for everything else. I'm not sure it's needed. they're not going to be checking the cameras every time the ball goes out of play to see whose throw it is.
But do you not think there's massive ambiguity because they can't check for every offside?
I think there does need to be a bit of a change because I know like the linesman flags as soon as the player's offside. If let's say Iheanacho goes through on goal, ref blows the whistle, so play stops, and then they go, "Oh, it turns out he was onside." But I think there might be a change in which the ref sees the flag but says, "Right, I'm not going to blow the whistle till the play is dead." To see how it develops.
But then does he do that for every offside?
Yeah, exactly.
I think unless it's extremely clear.
But how can he judge that? Because he's not.
Well, if it's extremely clear, he'll be able to see it without having to look for the lines.
Yeah, it's like you don't know though. If you go, say, if Iheanacho goes, there's always a conscious thing. If you look. Yeah. If you have time, and especially Iheanacho because he's a pacey player.
Players shouldn't pay attention to the flag. Play to the whistle.
You play to the whistle, obviously, but how are you supposed to check if you're onside or not if you don't look? But good strikers do it. Good strikers always, if they have time, they look, then they go.
But even if they see the flag, they're going to keep going. Or they should.
But then they get booked for kicking the ball away.
Yeah, and then they get sent off.
That's a dumb instance on that Percy. Like, it's so stupid.
It was too loud in the new camp. He couldn't hear the whistle.
It's so dumb.
That was pretty dumb. But yeah, that's why and I know like everything, all logic says, probably should have. But also, I know this is a wanky argument, but I do I don't know, bad decisions.
The drama.
Bad decisions. I kind of.
I think it does. That's why I hear towards. I don't agree with it as well. I know they're big decisions. Don't get me wrong, and I think big football matches need big time technology. But at the same time, it's like the beauty of football is being able to play it like any time. But at the same time, there's too much money involved as well. I like the romanticized version of football, but at the same time, I know it's not. It just doesn't work. It just doesn't make sense.
Obviously, goal line tech it's an instant decision. But that's kind of the same thing. People are like, oh well, I like the debate. I'm glad it's over.
No, but if they can get VAR instant.
I don't. Yeah, I think a minute and a half for goal decisions and red cards is absolutely fine.
Yeah, I think a minute, but like it's just the extended version. It's like, and they're looking at every single fucking angle. It's like I don't care if the throw in goes one way or another.
No, I don't think they're gonna do it.
I don't think they
I think it's gonna be like somewhat how they do it in like the NBA, where they do it for big decisions and they do it in the last few minutes. And that's it.
I think.
And also,
but the NBA ones take so long.
They do. But that's so they can have ads. And that's American sports, and that's time.
Man, they hit that Secaucus, bro. They hit that. Where's VAR?
I don't know. He was 100 miles away, is what I heard on the.
Yeah,
so
I mean,
might have been in London then, because if he was in Leicester, then London's better.
Oh, it's like we'll look that up because I love how the only reason I know about Secaucus, New Jersey, is because it's the replay centre in the NBA.
The reason is so every time it's going, it's Secaucus.
Yeah, so but every time it goes, every time they
but
every time they go to the replay centre, I'm just like Secaucus. So whatever, they probably got it in fucking somewhere shit.
They might do.
Like Milton Keynes.
Yeah, or like Burton. They seem like places where
something that doesn't
Burton
have.
Burton is always a place where they do.
A place that doesn't already have tourist attractions and doesn't get its name out enough.
Hey, Milton Keynes is the head of where Domino's is based. So
Burton is where
we have to go tomorrow.
Burton where George's Park is, just outside.
Yes, and the River Trent goes through there. Burton on Trent.
Anyway,
Nigel Clough managed there for 10 years.
That's
enough tourist attraction, surely.
But
what I was going to say quickly, is that how long do you think it will take to go in the Premier League if it happens?
VAR.
Yeah, it wouldn't be next season, surely.
I think it could be dependent on how the rest. How long did goal line technology take? A year and a half?
That was pretty quick though, because once they knew they could get it instant. They tried Hawkeye and
they
something
tried
else.
Something else.
I think they'll see how it goes over the next few months. But it's definitely not the World Cup this year, right?
No, 100% not. But
World Cup's really slow.
But there's so much ambiguity in like terms of,
Look,
but like
there wasn't.
It's not perfect. It's not. It's still not going to be 100% correct. Because I think it's decisions like Hazard's penalty against Arsenal. If they viewed VAR, would they change their mind? I don't think they'll change their mind on any. It's like again in the NBA, they pick their decision before they go. The ref blows was says it's a penalty, and then if they can't get complete definitive proof, they stick to the decision.
I mean, it's like in rugby, it depends on the question as well.
Yeah.
The question is always leading. The question is always leading. It's like, is there any reason why I can't award this try, or is it try?
It's like in cricket, they have umpire's call. So if it's like close enough, they give it with what the soft signal was out or not out.
See, this is the other thing. Most other fast fast-paced sports have some sort of video referees.
See, but I think if you look at rugby, stoppages, they stop clock as well. It's stoppages.
I think a clock should be stopped in football too, but whatever.
I think
make it an 80-minute game and stop the clock.
I don't think you changed the complete rules just for video technology.
No, not for video, but I'm saying that's the difference.
If football changed to 80 minutes, I'd walk.
Well, the idea is that if they're stopping the clock, there aren't 90 minutes of football played over a 90-minute game anyway.
But I think this is another reason why I like football. It's like because you have like listen. The referee,
I just think, especially with like stoppage time too, it allows for too much kind of
love stoppage time.
Yeah, but it seems it's totally random how it's decided.
Yeah, I love that. It's amazing.
But I think
it's very narrative driven.
But I like it's like I don't want like a clock running down. It's like alright straight away as soon as you get, and then at the beginning it's like when you're down or you're drawn and your team is buoyed and you're going on the attack and you get the 5 minutes up on the board, you're like fucking come on, let's go.
They didn't always have that. I don't know if you Martin Tyler was
back
in his day. They didn't actually have.
The fuck up. And they also used to have back when I started commentating, they used to have square goalposts.
Oh, they did. So not as much went in.
Yeah, I don't care. I'm just trying to get Martial to bang one in. So relax.
They didn't have goal line tech in the last World Cup, did they?
No.
So is this the first World Cup with goal line tech?
I didn't even know I was using it.
They must be, are they?
They have to.
Surely
it's because it works.
The last World Cup did have the shaving foam spray, right? That was like the first thing. I remember that was a big thing.
Yeah.
They were like.
Honestly, I'm still amazed that I'm like, oh, there's. It just disappears.
Oh my god.
Like that.
Yeah.
I love it. It's one thing the League of Ireland have brought in. We got the spray, but my favourite thing is that like the spray sometimes it doesn't work. So like your hands like.
I'm sorry, but League of Ireland getting that spray is like. It just kind of seems like we're the big boys too now.
How far do they go with VAR? If they go, because like what league wise do they go? They just go top leagues.
For now, I think it's too expensive to do anything else.
So I'm not expecting like fucking. There's going to be a replay centre in Athlone. It'd be like, well, there's been an offside here at Finn Park between Finn Parks and Wexford.
It wouldn't work as well if you only got one camera on the game.
But then like how do you justify it not being in the championship final?
Does championship
playoff final
goal line tech?
Don't know.
See, I don't think they do because like I think it's kind
of. Do they even have the pass back rule yet?
But like championship playoff finals more important than West Brom and Palace.
I'd say
end of season.
I wouldn't be surprised if they brought it in for finals and stuff. I know it sounds a bit unfair, but I wouldn't be surprised if they did it. Maybe because they're like, oh well, we have the systems at Wembley.
Well, I genuinely don't know if legally they can't do that.
Yeah, I don't.
If they can have one rule for one game of the season.
You'd have to do a competition based, and at the same time, it's like sometimes you're wondering like. Is it still called the Pirelli Stadium, Burton Stadium?
Yeah.
Like it's like you've got those kind of stadiums at the same time. You've got Ellen Road and stuff like that.
Yeah.
And then you look and you go down the leagues. You're like, oh well, we've got fucking the Kassam Stadium, which only has like 3 stands, so it might actually not work if you haven't got.
But Villa Park, like already has goal line tech because it's been like stadiums like that.
Here's my thing with it. We talk and we're like, oh well, it wouldn't work because of this problem. It has problems, but I think it causes less problems than the current systems. I think it's not going to be perfect, but it's going to be better.
How would they deal with? I think one big problem. Yeah, it's fine in a big Leicester game, but in there's 7 Premier League games going on at once. Suddenly, then that's difficult to deal with.
It's just a bit like I think you need to have. I mean, I was looking yesterday watching the NBA, and they took so long on an inbounds call because it was the last minute and a half.
Yeah.
They took so long, but because they were basically going, Derek.
Yeah.
She's 14. Siobhan, come here.
Yeah, they are.
Siobhan's an intern as well. What they asking?
Oh no, but they were getting everyone. Like because they were waiting and
they are mad slow to do it.
Yeah, and so long, and then like the ruling has been overturned.
They do that in a bit? Oh yeah.
Yeah, because they did.
They don't go into the middle and still.
Yeah,
I think in terms of like football and basketball, I think in the NBA they're too like by the book. Like they're very much they're like, is that a flagrant? Oh, is it unnecessary? Is it this? Is it that?
They do look a lot. They look far too much into it.
Could I ask something? It's kind of related. How long do you think Wenger's going to get banned for?
His comments.
Well, he said that he told Mike Dean reported that he said that he was dishonest and you can't say dishonest.
No, I think 3 games.
Like, I mean, you can say disgrace. You can, but if you say someone's dishonest, then you're trying to suggest
they're lying.
Yeah. So I mean, do you think he'll get along well for that?
Shut
I know.
Man, have a knock or something, man. Like, this is bullshit, man.
Yeah.
My Dean's a grown man.
He is.
Dishonest, man. Ask me how, you fucking dope.
Love my Dean. Like, don't love Mike. I love the concept.
Who was the?
Brilliant.
I forget his name. Who was the ref for the Liverpool City game? Because he's actually done really well.
Andrew Mariner.
Andrew Mariner. He's alright.
I think he did well for the game. There were a couple of small things, but everything seemed pretty good.
But yeah, the worst ref in the league is.
There are a lot.
Lee Probert.
No, it's Bobby Madley. Sorry, you got to.
Bobby Madley.
Despise Bobby Madley.
Is Lee Mason still in the league?
Sorry?
Is Lee Mason still in the league?
Oh,
yeah, I think so.
man, he's a prick. I don't know why I said Lee Probert. I don't mind.
I don't mind any of the refs. Apart from Bobby.
Why?
Madley.
Do all leagues only have all big leagues only have refs from those countries?
Yeah.
Okay, I wasn't sure because I know
They have to
MLS has Alan Kelly, who's Irish,
and Saudi Arabia has
Platts.
Because I don't see why you would I don't see why you wouldn't just try and get the best refs possible.
I think England knows the best.
I think it doesn't make much of a difference in the grand scheme of things because sometimes
the grand scheme of things.
You've said that like 4 times on this show.
What does it fucking?
It's from a video, and once you find the video, you'll understand. Monday you'll find this.
Okay.
Sorry, continue.
Sometimes refs from other countries come over in the League of Ireland. They'll go over to like Malta or something. The Maltese referees.
Oh, like an exchange.
Yeah, like an exchange.
Like Dan did in Germany.
Yeah.
That's one thing. Do you remember that time?
Yeah.
He got pissed. He got pissed 7 times.
But things like that, you're saying that like the exchange. I want to see more like weird. You know, again talking about the NBA. They have like special nights and stuff. I want to see weird shit like that in football.
I think it's too gimmicky for football.
Yeah. No, it is. And
too
it would be
England,
terrible.
Sure.
I don't want to see it, but I kind of want to see it.
Yeah. I mean, I don't want to see that kind of thing. I think I keep the NBA for that because it's sacred to me. Somebody dropped a load of popcorn yesterday, and fucking Rocky the mascot picked up a load of the popcorn in a bag, went down to a Mavericks fan and went, "There you go, pal." And it was like 4 o'clock in the morning. I pissed myself.
No, as I was saying, I wouldn't actually want to see it. It sounds like football's Black Mirror. But
would you like kits every season?
Yeah, like Christmas kits and stuff. And
people would go mad.
Yeah.
Like, the classic.
Yeah, go mad.
I mean, people are already hate like third kits and stuff. And
I think third kits are fine. Third kits are the opportunity for you to go mad.
I will say, I got really annoyed at I think it was Brighton Stoke this season, where they wore blue and white stripes, white shorts, red and white stripes, white shorts.
They've got weird rules for it. Yeah, sometimes it's fine, and then suddenly they made Arsenal wear those red shorts.
Yeah,
football. Last season, again, it's a classic League of Ireland problem. I can't remember the referee, and if I can remember his name, I would go mad. But he wasn't
Bailey Cargill? Was it Bournemouth's young centre back who plays for someone else?
Bailey Cargill?
No, it wasn't.
But Russ Cargill, wasn't he the head of the EPA in the Simpsons movie? Shouts out to Russ Cargill. Anyway, but it was like they played, a different referee had Galway and Limerick, and Galway had like white going down their sleeve.
Yeah.
Oh no, Galway had a white kit, and Limerick had white going down their sleeve. Predominantly blue kit, blue down like halfway down the sleeve with white going down because it was a Hummel kit. Weren't allowed to play. So had to wait a half an hour. They were half an hour later than all the other games that were played. We were like, oh, we're safe from relegation now.
It was the last game of the season.
Second last game of the
season. Oh jeez, you can't do
like
that.
so, and it's between Galway, who are in the relegation zone, and Limerick, who are 2 points above the relegation zone. It's like we're on telly because we're playing against the champions. Fucking Sligo are playing at the same time Sligo are playing the fucking day after as well. Fuck
this
Sligo.
is a long anecdote.
It's also, but it's like the classic one.
I was just getting annoyed again.
It's like the classic. Do you remember the Championship final? 04-05?
No. Sorry.
Harchester United against West Ham. Last minute, Harchester had to change into their orange kits. Like, that was mental. That was mental. I don't know why they had to do that. I think it was because they had the footage and the team in the footage were wearing orange kits, so they had to just give them random orange kits.
Yeah, they never seen before. Like, oh shit!
Do you remember Liverpool's silver kit from 08-09?
Yes, the one they beat Man U in.
Yeah. But there was one game where we had to wear red shorts with that jersey.
Yeah, against Arsenal.
Yeah,
Keane scored that goal.
But it's like, but you're thinking like, Arsenal don't wear silver.
So yeah, sometimes they make up some weird
and they
ones.
wear white shorts.
I don't get it. Sometimes they like Bolton Arsenal used to just wear their normal kits and like it completely was like almost the same.
Anyway,
it's always shout out to JJ.
We've not got off topic at all.
Yeah, we're on like 7 different tangents now.
Fuck whoever that referee was. Video technology. We wouldn't be on this if we didn't have video. Think about that when you're going to sleep tonight. From Leo McGuinn.
Yeah, good.
From Dan Osborne.
Yeah, good.
There's no U in Osborne.
U in Osborne.
That's cool,
and from me, I'd like to say bye.